This week might have been my least productive in terms of building my van so far. After doing all of my framing and wiring, I had my windows installed and insulated my van with Havelock sheep's wool. I finally got the majority of my S-Bar diesel heater installed after some headache and made a super nice headliner shelf for additional storage. In this episode, I give an update on what happened this week and properly reveal the layout and color theme I have planned for my tiny house. What's up, guys? I'm super excited to show you what is in this box right here. This is my 320 watt Renogy solar panel. This has been so hard to track down. This is one of their brand new products just released. When you just go to Renogy's website to order, you actually have to order 2 of them, minimum quantity, even with their 300 watt panel, I think for shipping purposes. Unfortunately, I can't install it myself. I tried yesterday and I figured either I was gonna fall and break something or I was gonna drop the panel and shatter my brand new expensive solar panel. Completely honest, I haven't really gotten anything done on the van this week. Well, I guess I take that back. Hold on. Last night, I cut this flange piece for my headliner shelf. Did not work out at all. I cut this super late at night. I was very stressed. I was not having a good day. And I think all of that equaled a crappy cut piece of wood. I guess I haven't been doing nothing. I have kind of dropped the ball on ordering stuff. And I realized that with this whole COVID stuff, things are still greatly impacted. So I spent basically the last 2 days, 2 nights after work, like ordering stuff, making sure I have the right thing. It takes way longer than you would think. So I guess I didn't do nothing, but I didn't do a lot of building with the van. So I really don't have anything for today. I don't have anything to really show you guys. So I figured to just do a proper sort of van layout reveal. I did this in one of my episodes. I don't entirely know which one. I feel like I skipped over it very quickly. I feel like maybe not a lot of people saw it or watched it or cared to see it, which is fine. And if you don't care to watch this one, that is totally fine. Check back in on Tuesday and I'll have a lot more actual building going on. So when you walk into the slider door of the van, like so, it's important to note that all my battery, all of my power, my inverter, all of that stuff that's gonna charge this and be the life of my whole van is gonna sit on the step well here. And so this tape line here is about where the whole battery bank is gonna be. I'm gonna be putting 2 batteries on the step here. So this whole entryway is gonna be cut down in about half. Now the kitchen is basically all contingent off how the bed works, which I'll explain in a minute. But here's the kitchen. It is your standard counter width top, which I have about 25 inches marked off. It might be more or less about 1 inch or a half inch in there. And then right here where the X is, I'm gonna have a 2-burner stainless steel stove and then a nice deep stainless steel sink. So it's gonna look very, very residential. So I'm gonna be putting subway tile as backsplash to give that really nice feel to it. I might be using butcher block countertop, which is like the really thick wood look. And then basically just up above, I'm gonna have 2 big cabinets here that basically go to the edge of the kitchen counter here. In the kitchen galley down below everything, I'm having my refrigerator here. I'm not doing the chest fridge, which is kind of like making a glorified cooler in essence, again, because I want to keep that house feel. So I'm gonna have a fridge here and then just more cabinets. I gotta figure out what I'm doing, my water tanks, things like that. Then you're gonna walk back here to the bedroom. And basically this is just gonna be your standard sort of like futon style bed system. I mentioned in my other video why I'm going with this setup, but basically I just want it for the versatility. I wanna be able to host people when I have people in here. I want a nice clean work area and I also want a very comfortable bed. And for me, this sort of open floor plan was the best thing for me rather than using a fixed bed or even kind of like the dinette galley centers where that kind of all folds down into a bed. I'm gonna be able to fit a full-size futon mattress and I'm gonna be sleeping lengthwise. This is the reason why I'm sleeping lengthwise and not widthwise. Even if I was above the wheel wells, which I would be, I'm still like, I'm 5'10", 5'11"-ish, 5'10". And like, yeah, I fit, okay? But like, I don't wanna have to deal with like just barely fitting. So, lengthwise, I mean, it'd be like a full bed. I mean, I would fit. I'm not super tall, so is it like absolutely 100% necessary like it is for some people? No, but when I do it that way, it makes sense. Why would I have it so it's like I'm not comfortable? And then kind of mirroring the kitchen, I'm gonna have 2 big cabinets up here for my clothes and for whatever. So there's gonna be cabinets all the way down the wall here. In between, there's gonna be a small gap. I'm talking really fast and this might even be super scattered. I don't know, but there's gonna be a gap, okay? And I'm either gonna have like a charging station for all my cameras and my batteries and things like that, and or like a coffee sort of station area. I can't really decide yet, but something's gonna go in the middle here to kind of break up that flow. The last bit is going to be the garage area, basically the entire area underneath the couch. I wanna make sure I can fit my skis, boot heaters, things like that, so I'm gonna have a whole nother area underneath there. And that's kind of like the main sort of gist of my layout. I'm really stoked. The measurements seem to work out fine. This is really dark. Okay, we're good. Going with a Scandinavian color theme. Working in real estate, I have seen at this point a lot of different themes and styles of houses, so I'm gonna be sticking with a more modern, neutral, bright color palette. So whites, kind of natural woods, grays, blacks, kind of keep that modern feel. So I'm really stoked how it's gonna come together. And that's basically the tour. The tour before the tour even happens. Y'all already know like what it's gonna be. Let me know what you guys think. I'm editing episode 56 here in the lab, aka my room, and I realized that I never did a proper sign off. I just kind of shot those 2 time lapses, went inside and made dinner. So thank you guys so very much for watching another one of my episodes here. I will see all of you guys in the next video on Tuesday. It should be a good one. So thank you guys so very much for watching. And I'll see you next time. I just said that I need to go to sleep because I'm just tired. Peace out. Woo!